You know, I really hate to admit it, but I see why men cheat. I really do. I have a homegirl who's been in a relationship for 5 years and all she do is nag and complain. She don't clean. She don't do shit around the house. And I knew that her man was gonna cheat on her eventually. He finally did. Mind you, she's a stay-at-home girlfriend. She don't gotta do shit but stay at home, cook and clean for her man. And every time I went over to her crib, there's like a pile of piss on the floor from one of her dogs or a fucking turd, like, and she'll just be like, oh, well, he can clean it up because I cleaned up the last one. Well, no, you're not doing anything right now. Just clean up the fucking turd. Are you insane? You get spoiled, you get everything you ever asked for, you get money sent to you, and all you have to do is just cook and clean. Clean up the turd. But anyway, he cheated on her with some girl that he works with, right? So obviously I'm trying to help her as a friend, and I'm trying to tell her like, well, these are some areas that you could improve in as a girlfriend. Because if you've been playing wife for 5 years, why stop now? You feel me? She's like, well, I don't have to cook and clean for him because I'm not his wife. I don't have a ring on my finger. You've already been doing it this far. Why are you gonna stop now? I'm talking to her and I'm like, look, if you want to save your relationship, you got to get up off your ass. Like, there's no ifs, ands, and buts about it. Like, I shouldn't be coming over to your house and your house fucking reeks. Are you not cleaning? I shouldn't be coming over to your house and there's a pile of piss on the floor. What's that about? I shouldn't be coming over to your house and there's boxes of pizza piled up in the kitchen because you never want to cook. Like, you signed up for this. If you really didn't want to do this for your boyfriend, then you would just be single. But she swears up and down that her laziness and her mood swings have nothing to do with the fact that he cheated, right? Apparently, according to her, the reason why he cheated is because she just ain't been feeling like talking to him, right? And I'm like, what do you mean you don't feel like talking to him? So she just straight up admitted to me that for like the past month or two, he'll come home from work trying to talk to her, trying to tell her how his day has been at work, and she just don't give a fuck. And she like admitted to him that she don't give a fuck. So she told him straight up, I don't care how your day is going at work. What? Bitch, that's relationship 101. Even if you don't give a fuck, you still have to pretend to, because that's your person. And you should give a fuck how his day at work went. Bitch, that's the work that pays your lifestyle. What the fuck? I wish I had a dude that paid for my lifestyle. What the fuck? So I'm like trying to get to the root cause of the problem, and I'm like, okay, well, why don't you care how his day at work went? You should care. She was like, oh, because his job is so fucking boring. Like, I don't give a damn what he's doing all day. Okay, boom. That's an easy fix. You just gotta work on your communication skills. That's all. You don't have to care. You just have to pretend like you care. Because right now, your man is cheating on you with someone else from that very job that you don't give a damn about. Guess who does care about that job? That bitch. So boom, I'm at my homegirl's house sitting next to a pile of hot steaming turd, by the way, because she's not picking it up, and I know we both see the turd. I know we both see and smell the turd. And we're just talking, and she's like, okay, well, what can I do, Nasha? Because I like my life and I don't want to lose him. Yeah, I bet you don't. I bet you don't. So I told her what I would tell any of my other homegirls that are lacking in the communication department. I'm like, look, we're gonna call my mom. My mom is gonna help us through this. Mind you, my mom is a teacher, so she knows a lot about a lot, right? So boom, I dial my mom and I'm like, hey mom, we're currently going through an issue. This is what's happening. We need help. Now, my mom being a teacher, she has lots and lots of resources. One of those resources is, of course, communication. She goes, okay, here's what you're gonna do. Boom. She sends over a link to my phone, right? I get the link, I open the link, it takes me to the app store. I'm like, mom, I don't want to download another app. I don't have any storage on my phone. Please, please, please. She was like, Nasha, you don't gotta download the app. She gotta download the app. And she absolutely needs it if she's trying to save her relationship. Boom, I forward it to my homegirl. She opens it, goes on the app store. It's an app, it's called Gleam, Gleam. Apparently it's like a Duolingo, but for communication skills and shit like that, right? Amongst other things like social cues and shit like that. So I'm asking my mom, okay, so how does this work, right? She goes, all you gotta do is do a couple of those workshops every day, 5, 10, 15 minutes a day. And slowly it's going to rewire your brain on how to become a better version of yourself. Because you want to be a better version of yourself. You don't want to be the same version of you that is getting cheated on. My homegirl started crying. I'm like, what the fuck is you crying for? She was like, no, because like your mom, she's so right and she's so real. Bitch, I could have told you that shit. The reason why you're getting cheated on now is because you low-key suck. As a woman, you low-key suck. But see, this is why I call my mom, because she always knows exactly what to say and what to do. For about a week or two, my homegirl starts doing the app that my mom sent, right? She called me one day. I'm like, hello. She was like, hey, I was just wondering if you want to go out for like pasta and wine. I'm like, pasta and wine? Bitch, you hate wine. Why would we go for pasta and wine? Y'all wanna know what this bitch tells me? 2 weeks ago, I hated wine. But this new and improved and mature version of me, I love pasta and wine. And I'm like, bitch, what are you talking about? Like, what is going on? Are you going through psychosis? No. So she was basically cosplaying, like LARPing, I guess you could say, but manifesting. She was like, Nasha, I've been doing that app your mom put me onto, and it's teaching me so much about myself and about how to communicate and talk like a lady, like I belong in a world full of powerful people. And one of the things that I've been reading about powerful people is they do shit like pasta and wine in the middle of the week. So if I want to become a powerful person, not only do I have to talk like them, but I gotta act like them too. So let's go get pasta and wine. I'm like, okay, I'm down for some pasta and wine. But at this point I was curious. Like the whole pasta and wine and the whole communication thing, that's cool and everything, but how is your relationship? I asked her straight up, how was you and your man? Like, did you talk to him? She was like, oh yeah, we cool. I was like, okay, what does that mean? She was like, oh, we're getting married. What? She was like, yeah, that's what I wanted to tell you during pasta and wine, but you know what? Fuck it, I'm gonna tell you right now on the phone, we getting married. I'm like, okay, so is he not sleeping with his coworker anymore? She was like, not to my knowledge. I'm all the woman he needs. I've been cooking, I've been cleaning, and I've been eating that ass. I said, you started doing all this from that app my mom sent you? She was like, absolutely. I have learned so much in 2 weeks. You have no idea. I said, you know what? Let me delete some apps on my phone so I could download that shit because I need whatever the fuck you on. Except the eating ass part.